Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the whole elect, this person's truth, across the four corners of true share charity. Alright, it's the brother. I'm on by from the Birmingham Camp Alabama GMS. Just want to get to the sin, just going to just by the Lord Yahushua. Hallelujah, Bahashem Shah Yahushua. He's gonna deliver his elect man, his chosen, you know, from the time of trouble, from the enemies that come against, the men of the Lord, that's teaching the truth of the word of the Lord, from the apostles and the elders on down, they try to come against, the house of David, they're gonna try to come against, the chosen men, the elect in the times to come, but they're not come. The so-called white man Esau, Edomites, the wicked elite, they're not gonna prevail against, trying to come against the Lord's chosen, and not even 2/3 of the nation of the Israelites, even our own people, they're gonna try to come against, the men of the Lord, they're not gonna prevail, the times to come. So I'm just gonna get into it. Psalms 18:48. He delivered me from my enemies. Yea, thou liftest up me up above those that rise up against me. So yeah, Lord Yahweh, he gonna deliver, his elect man, the man of the Lord, from the enemies. And it's saying, the enemies could be like say 2/3 of the nation of Israelites, our own people, or so-called Negro, Latino natives, and the so-called white man Esau, Edomites, the wicked elite, how they gonna try to come at the men of the Lord, by the way of these martial law truths, or however they may come back, But the Lord's gonna deliver deliver his chosen, his elect men from the times to come, the times of trouble, and and from the attacks that the enemies, that hate the men of the Lord, what they do, what they teach, they teach the word of the Lord, the Lord's gonna make a way out of the situation. He's gonna deliver, his men that stood firmly for the truth, when all hell breaking loose or however it go about, the Lord's gonna make a way to deliver out of that chaos, out of the chaos and situation that may, however, it's settled to be. Each and every man, has his lot, set up in the times to come, as we go forward, once, things start to kick off, thing all hell, whenever all hell start to break loose, however go about, Lord, Lord, he says he has everything set up, he's ultimately in control. These so-called white people, Edomites, think they got control, trying to establish their new world order, trying to stop the word of the Lord, trying to stop the men of the Lord, how it's about way from teaching the word of the Lord, but they're not gonna prevail, But reading the rest of Psalms 18:48, that has delivered me from the violent man. So yeah, that has delivered the Lord Yahweh is gonna deliver his chosen elect from the violent man. Who's the violent man? Esau, Edomites, Like I said, starting with the wicked elite, from the military troops, the mad, the mad man that's gonna come down, not sparing nobody, Once those martial law troops come down, they're not gonna spare nobody, Either you get down, lay down, But Lord Yahshua, he knows who's his chosen. He knows the ones that stood firmly in the faith, believe unto the point of when it comes about, the times of troubles, and when these military troops start rolling in, and in the times of trouble, Lord's gonna make a way to make his men. Lord Yahweh gonna make a way for his men to escape out of the clutches of the so-called white man Esau Edom. So so from there, I'm gonna go to Isaiah 59:19. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So yeah, when the enemy, You know, and they gonna fear the name of the Lord from the west. You know how they fear the name of the Lord. You know, by the apostles, elders, and brethren. That we teaching the name of the Lord. You know, giving our praise to the name of the Lord. You know, exalting the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. But when the enemy come in like a flood, when they come hard, out of nowhere, coming, they gonna hit hard, like a flood, flood coming downhill, coming like a tsunami, it's coming, you see it coming, it's coming hard, when that flood try to rush in, you know, that's when, uh, and that's when the Lord's gonna make his move. That's when the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna lift up their standard. And when we go to the word standard means to make a way to escape. So the Lord's gonna make a scenario, something gonna happen to where Lord's gonna make it's gonna be miracles. I mean, it's gonna be, you can't really put in words how the Lord Yahweh gonna do it, but Lord gonna make it to where he's gonna have men, certain men gonna have spiritual power. How we go about to where to escape the wrath and the clutches of the so-called white man Esau Edom, or the Edomites, these devils, escape to get away from the military troops, to escape out of a prison, out of the prison or the concentration camp, Lord gonna make a way, how he sets it up, cause you gotta read stories of, the story of Peter and Paul, how an angel came and got Peter and Paul about it at out of the prisons. Lord made a way to where Peter Paul got out of the prisons. So that's gonna happen the same for the elect men that stood firm in the faith, man. The Lord's gonna make a way. Hey, you might be in the in a situation like that. You might be in prison. You might get put into prison, or however it may be. You might be surrounded by military troops, about to take you into, about to take you and put you in a concentration camp, whatever it may be. But Lord's gonna make us. He gonna make a way to escape. He's gonna put something in the way of the so-called white man Esau Edomites, but the martial arts troops, whatever, that come about. That he's gonna put something, in front of them that they can't believe. Like, oh man, this guy got this type of power to escape us, or he just got away from us, or how we go about. They're gonna be shocked to see that, hey, you got away from getting your head beheaded, or taking the market, not wanting to take an RFID chip, if they try to force you, or I would go about, but the Lord said He gonna keep you away from the hour of temptation anyway, however that may come about, that's the Lord gonna make a way for that, and you're gonna be okay. The men of the Lord that that's a part of the righteous number, and hopefully I am. That Lord's gonna make a way to make a way for you, make a way for the brothers that believe, from the apostles and brethren. He's gonna make a way. The Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna make a way for you to escape, and to be delivered. So let me see. This verse. No, not this. I'm gonna go to Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea. So the Lord gonna deliver you in 6 troubles. So troubles that may go through now and going forward. In 7 there shall be no evil shall touch thee. So 7, the word, the number 7 is completion. So in 7, no evil shall touch thee. So no bad time. So you kept the faith up to the point you kept the Lord's patient word, the word of the Lord. Didn't give up. Didn't look back. You didn't stop. You didn't put down the plow. You kept pushing no matter what, through illness, sicknesses, pain, sorrows, losses, and so forth. The Lord's gonna, in the 7th trouble, in that completion of trouble, in that completion of number, troubles, He's not gonna let no evil bad times touch you, because you kept your faith. He's gonna make a way for you to eat and so forth, man. In times of trouble, when the society is going down, when America, Babylon Great is going down, you could see it going down now, but when it's ultimately where it's just out of just chaos, just in the streets, no food for real, no food shortages, and no food getting low, and when the RFID chip being mandatory for you to take it to buy and sell, when that come about, so next verse, Job 5:20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. So in famine, so like I say, when the food shortage come, when ain't no food for real, Lord gonna make way for his men of the Lord to eat, could have kept the faith. His elect men are the so-called Negro, Latino natives of Israel, the Israelites, and then he gonna redeem thee from death. It was scripture say, it gonna be some men standing here not to taste death. Some will, some not. So it's the balance. Some will, some not. So it's whatever you fall in that lot. Whether you gonna fall in a lot of being preserved up to the time where Lord preserving you and through all the chaos and trouble, of Jacob's trouble, up to where the military troops coming through, whatever it may be, Lord preserving you up to the point where he returns and you go into the church, so-called UFOs. But those that do die, they die in the faith, they kept the faith, that then, renege, then take the mark of the beast, then look back into the world, then give into the, lust of this world, then they gonna, be risen up first. Like I said, the dead gonna be rise up first. Those that die in the faith gonna be risen up first into the so-called UFO, so-called UFO chariot, what they call UFOs, which are the vehicles of the Lord. They're gonna be raised up first, taken up, and then those that remain, those that are alive and remain, gonna be taken up with the ones that die in the faith. So, it's just all about keeping the faith and not giving up. Keep on believing no matter how it looks. Job 5:20, easy said and done. Job 5:20, and in war from the power of the sword. So in war, like I said, when all hell breaking loose, when things are kicking off here in the streets, people going at each other, and the Lord's gonna keep you from the power of the sword, keep you away from the so-called Esau, Edomite, Cause like I said, the UN troops and military troops gonna come down hard, man. These devils, they got everything mapped out and planned out where they gonna hit in every part of the states and cities of the United States. So it's they knew or they gonna come hard, but Lord Yahshua, he's gonna make a way that if you believe and keep the faith, you're gonna be calm. You're gonna be you're gonna Lord Yahshua make way. Lord Yahshua gonna make a way to where you might be in a calm spirit. You might not even be rattled too much. Because you're still in this flesh, but something's gonna Lord Yahshua gonna put power inside of you, or something gonna miraculously happen to where you're not gonna be too shaken in mind of what's about to go down around you, or going down around you. It's gonna be stable mind and spirit. Not gonna be trouble too much. But Lord Yahweh is gonna make a way. He's gonna deliver his chosen, his elect man from the clutches of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the military troops. But and from facing that second death, which is by way of the thermonuclear missiles. Yeah, I just want to end it off there. I didn't want to make this too long. It's some more in Job 5:20 and Job chapter 5, but I just want to just go into that, how the Lord's gonna redeem his chosen man, elect from the times of trouble, and me myself first and foremost, not to be afraid, keep the faith, and to the brothers as well, to the brothers, the sincere brethren as well, that's teaching the truth of the Lord, don't be afraid in the times when do come, and even brothers go through things now. Keep the faith, keep praying to the Lord, keep begging the Lord, for mercy and deliverance. That was all about. We hope to be a part of that righteous knowing, and the Lord have favor. We be favor in His eyes. To be delivered out of this hellhole America, and deliver out of the clutches and the captivity of the so-called white man Esau Edomite's kingdom. So I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I like all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahushua. Keep fighting with that. Say shalom.